Welcome back, guys. My name's Adam and this is the Rooftop Boys review of Total Warhammer 2. That is a mouthful to say. Total Warhammer 2. They could have chosen an easier name for it. Anyway, so we're going to start off with the campaign and we'll see how it's changed from Total War 1. Right, guys, so this is the campaign map for Warhammer 2. As you can see, it's much larger than Warhammer 1. And from the looks of it, from turn 88, the look of it is beautiful. The detail that they've put into it, into the map and into the ocean, the way that the ocean moves and like storms, like here, if I was to put this unit into the ocean here, they would start to die from the rough seas, so that would mean that my troop number will go down, which I think is amazing how they've implemented that into the game for the sea. So it's added another aspect of making sure that you don't kill your men doing stupid things. So like here, if you put your men through here, it will give you a warning, of course, and it will give you a warning if you go into rough seas or anything like that, that your men will start to lose health. So I think that's good of what they did. And also there's loot in the sea, so you see these shrines or these ships. That's not a ship, that's like a Death Island. But you got ships here that you can see. You get your army or you get a lord, go there, gets the money. They're like the ships is gold, it gives you more gold. And I don't know what the Island of the Dead does, or the prison island I would like to think it is, or the Temple Island does, but I'm assuming it would just give you gold. So what's there to do? Like any other Total War game, there's building empires, making enemies, destroying empires, and domination. But as you guys can probably tell, there's this massive, like a tornado. It's called the Vortex, and this is what's keeping chaos out of it. So each faction has a different role to play. So the High Elves, that I'm playing as, want to preserve it. They want to build it back up to what it was. The Dark Elves want to destroy it, so the Dark Elves are purple and that's what's coming into it, so they're trying to destroy it. They're just trying to destroy it so chaos can come in and all demons can wreak havoc on the world. Skaven, which are the green ones that are falling behind in the race to trying to destroy or revive the Vortex, falling behind. This can be done by many things, attacking their temple sites that they're doing it from, or just sending spies, or if you're the High Elves, they have a thing called Intrigue at Court, which means that if I click on it now, so I've got 81, so I can do, so if I want to be friends with, so that's me, if I want to be friends with, let's say, the dwarves, I can increase relationship or decrease relationship depending on how I feel and how it benefits me. So if I want the dwarves to attack another faction or declare war on another faction to help me out in some way, so if I wanted the dwarves to declare war on the Skaven or the Dark Elves to mess up their ritual, I can do that to help me, which I think is amazing. So that's what's to do in it. How big is it? The map, like I've said, pretty big for a Total War map. Don't know if it's the biggest one. I think the Rome and Attila, ones like that might have been the biggest one. But as a Warhammer map goes, out of the second one, no, this is the second one out of the first one, I think it's quite big, mainly because it's a lot of ocean. So you can do naval combat, but it's not like Rome or the other ones where you actually take control of the ships. It's just auto-resolve and you've got to hope that the odds are in your favour. So I've been through everything in the campaign map. I think, apart from, I just think it looks beautiful. So we're going to move on to the art design, and so like the units, the maps, of how much detail to put into it. So we'll go straight into that. Right, so this is the art design bit of it. So I'm going to talk about the maps, the units, like how I think they've designed, like how well I think they've designed it, and like how well they've stuck into the Warhammer, the Warhammer lore. So the maps are just amazing. They've gone above and beyond since Total War 1. They've kept the architecture nice, like with the High Elves you can tell how much details in the architecture, from the mountains to the towers to the bridge in this shot. I think that's a bridge or a gateway, and even on the campaign map, you see a lot of the cities and how much detail is in it. And I feel like they've put on a lot of effort, and it's something they should be proud of. Because if I did it, I know I'd be proud of it. And now each unit is unique. Obviously it's unique, but they've made it like the design of it is amazing. Like the detail to put into it, like the little bits of armor, the little bits of shades of colour and everything. And I think they've kept true to what Warhammer is, and what Warhammer, like how they're supposed to be, like coloured and stuff like that, and like the designs and shields. Like most people have different shields. Yes, yes, you see the same ones, but instead of all of them having the same one, they've put in different shields for like the high elves. They've got different colours, or they've got different patterns on them, which I think's amazing. And yeah, so I think overall the units and the designs and the art of it is amazing. Even when the cutscenes happen, it's just amazing, like how much detail they've put into it. So yeah, now we're moving on to the multiplayer aspect of it. Right guys, I'm going to be showing you the multiplayer aspect of it now. So we're going to go to campaigns and multiplayer campaigns. This is the host a campaign on multiplayer with your friend. So you click host, and then you type in a name and you type in a password. You click OK. And this is the campaign. So you'll be here, your friend will be here. You get to choose your factions from here. So High Elves, Skaven, Lizardmen, or Dark Elves. Unfortunately, there's only one Lord, so you only get to choose one, and you get to see what they come with. So Eagle Crossbow Thrower and a Fire Phoenix for Prince Tyrion. Game mode. Head-to-head and co-op. Head-to-head is where you go against each other to either destroy each other, destroy the world, or destroy the vortex, or protect the vortex, depending on what you're playing. Co-op is where you work with each other to protect the vortex or destroy it, etc., etc. Domination or protect each other, depending. This is where you change all your settings. So there's not that many, but oh well. You wouldn't expect that much anyway. So only time, you only get to choose the battles and the unit size, so medium, large, or ultra. And then we'll go back to main page, and to get to a multiplayer one, you click multiplayer, you click battles, then you click multiplayer battles. You click host a battle, same as the multiplayer quest campaign battle. You type in a name and a password, and this is it. So new to Total War is a free-for-all mode, where you get to choose either 3 or 2 or 4 of your friends come on, or you can open up to randomers. And this is what the maps are. There's only 3 of them, but it's all a circle map. So one person will spawn. That's not one. So we'll go for the Lost Temple. So one will spawn here, one will spawn there, there, and there. And you will all try to kill each other, or you can team up, depending. This kind of defeats the purpose of a free-for-all battle. And it's nice to know they've actually brought this into the game. I think it's the first game they've brought it into. And it's just nice to see, you can have bets with your friends to see who's the best Total War player, best at strategy, stuff like that. And usually, and like other ones, they've got battle, siege, and an ambush for multiplayer. And for new feature, it's called Movie Viewer. You click campaigns, you go down, so you click it. Underneath multiplayer campaigns, there's a thing called Movie Viewer. You click on it, and the first one for each race will give you a brief overview of what the race is about and what their backstory is and why they want to destroy or protect the vortex and what their reaction were to it. So you got Skaven, Dark Elves, Lizardmen, and High Elves. And it's just something to, if you've never seen a Total War or Warhammer, and you don't know anything about the factions, it just gives you a brief overview of the factions. I've watched them all, and I know more about the game and the lore behind it and why things are happening in the game. So I do recommend checking them out, but now I'm going to go into what I think the future of the game is. So the future of the game, I think that there's going to be a lot of free DLC, same as Total War 1, but also a lot of paid DLC. So that I think there'll be different factions unlocked and stuff like that. There is going to be a new campaign coming out called, I think it's Mortal Empire, and it involves Total War 1 and Total War 2. So I'm excited to see that. It's going to be quite a big map, and I think that's it. I want to see if they're going to bring in the old lords from Total War 1 to Total War 2, because at the minute there's only 4 you can play as in battles, So I think that they're going to need to bring out more lords so the game doesn't get stale, that people don't get bored with the gameplay of it. So that's what I think that the future is, and I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait to see what happens, and there will definitely be coming updates for it on this channel about news about anything to do with Total War. So moving on to my opinion, and should you buy this game? I think the game is very good for what it is. I think they've done an amazing job with the artwork, the units, the map, with the campaign maps, map and the normal maps. It's very good, and I think it's very friendly to new players when you play a campaign map, because with the video I did when it released, it showed you all the buttons you needed to know to get around the campaign map, and when you're in a battle. So the first battle you do, it tells you all what you need to know, how to move units, what units are, stuff like that. So if you haven't watched that, go watch it. Link will be in the description, and it's just very user friendly, which I think that Total War 1 didn't do, as well as Total War 2. Yeah, I've told Joe about that. Joe's watched the video, and Joe's not a really big fan of these type of games, but I think it's won him over with how user friendly it is to new people. So I think that's it. So I reckon it is worth £40, or how much dollars it is, with the conversion rate is. So I think that's it. So you should go buy it, and yeah, it's a good game. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring our bell for more content every Friday, Saturday and Sunday. We do stream on Twitch. The link will be in the description sometime throughout the week, and we also stream on Joe's channel, LBE Gaming. There will be a link in the description for that. So I will see you next time. Bye.